Hey guys, it's Becca here with Becca's Easy Recipes, and welcome back to my channel. I had a special request for some oven-baked pork chops, so that's what we're going to do today. And this is for you, Miss Nancy. And I also want to give a shout out to Cruz Ramus. Thank you for becoming a member. Yeah, can't wait for you to enjoy the perks. So let's get started. First, I'm going to preheat my oven to 400. So, let's get it. Okay, now we got that going. I am going to get my gloves. And what I'm gonna do first is, I do have 2 pork chops and a couple of pork steaks, because some people in my family don't really care for the pork chops because they can tend to be a little dry. So I'm gonna do a mixture of both. So I'm gonna pull you guys over to the other side of my kitchen. Well, hold on guys. Okay. And I have my casserole dish, which you can use a cookie sheet if you want to. I just like to use the casserole dish because, you know, I'm gonna add some gravy to mine, and they can also, you can add a little juice, you know, to keep it kind of moist. Excuse me guys, I got something in my throat. But I do have 2 pork chops. Yummy. And I have some pork steaks. Yummy. And I'm going to take them out. Hold on, I'm going to get a paper plate. Sorry guys, that's my sister coming in, and it's pouring like cats and dogs out there. I'm also going to get some mustard. So I just have the regular French's mustard. You can use stone ground mustard if you want to, but the vinegar in this kind of helps tenderize the meat. And I have half an onion. So I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna do here. Can y'all see it? Okay. Get all this out of the way. And I'm gonna rinse mine first, only because sometimes they have like little slivers of bone in them. Look at these fat boys, man. Okay, so I'm gonna rinse mine off right quick. And I will show you guys. See this one? My steak pork chop. Now you don't have to rinse them off, but I do because, like I said, sometimes there's little slivers of bone and stuff in there. And we don't want to consume that, right? Okay. Now, get a paper towel. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do next is I am going to add salt and pepper to these. And you can add, you know, garlic powder, onion powder, that kind of thing. I am going to slather these with mustard first, and then I'm going to salt and pepper them. So this can be kind of messy. And you'd think that you would be able to taste the mustard, but you really can't. I mean, it gives it a real good flavor. It doesn't taste tart at all. And I usually do this like when I do a pork roast in the crock pot. I will slather mustard all over it. And the reason I'm doing this is I'm fixing to, I'm gonna pan sear these first. Oh, I forgot the mustard on this side. Whoops. It's alright. We'll just rub it on in. These are some pretty big pork steaks here, and pork chops. See, like this little bone here? We don't want that. Somebody chewing on that. Oh, I forgot again the mustard. And really, this don't take long to do. And if you don't want to use mustard, you can use a pounding mallet or meat tenderizer to kind of tenderize your pork chops first. Okay, now I'm going to move y'all to the other side of the kitchen. Sorry y'all for all the up closes. Okay, so now I'm be right back, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna turn my skillet on here, and I want to get it pretty hot so that my chops and steaks sear pretty fast. So I have some avocado oil with roasted garlic. Y'all, this does a whole lot of good. So I'm just gonna coat the bottom of my pan. Not like a whole bunch, but a couple of tablespoons or so. And also, another way to tenderize it is if you put it in a brine of salt and water for 1 to 2 hours. That's all you need. And then rinse your meat off, and that will help tenderize it as well. But you want to get your skillet pretty hot. So I've got it on about 6 or right above medium heat. So while I'm waiting on this to warm up, I'm going to go ahead and slice some onion. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back now. And we're just gonna pop these babies in there. This one is a really fat one. And I don't want to overcrowd my pan, so I'm just going to do 3 and then I'll do the other one afterwards. I'll turn my heat up just a little bit to about 6.5. And I have my onions sliced. I just left them like in slivers instead of chopping them because I like the longer pieces with my meat. But I did half an onion. And really, it doesn't take that long to make these, or to cook them, you know. It just depends on the size of them, and because it usually takes about 15 minutes to cook them in total. And like I said, you don't have to sear them. You can brine them, or you can tenderize them and just throw them in the oven. But I like to sear them to give them a little caramelization on there from the mustard. And you can add different seasonings to it too. Like, you know, if you have like the complete seasoning, you can use that, or you can do your own concoction. But I think doing them this way too in the skillet kind of helps them cook a little faster in the oven too. It's usually, when you're cooking pork chops, it usually takes about 6 minutes per half inch. I had to get an apron because it's popping. When it's popping, you don't want to get your face real close to it. And while these are browning, I'm going to go ahead and put my sauce together. And I have a can of golden mushroom soup, and I have a can of chicken broth. So I'm going to mix these together. I'm going to bring that over here so y'all can see. Look how pretty that looks. It's angry. You see how pretty that looks? All golden brown. You flip it over. I'm going to use my little baby whisk and whisk it up a little better. I want to show you. I don't know if you can see it or not, but this is golden mushroom soup and a can of chicken broth. And I'm just mixing them together because I'm going to put them over my pork chops before I put them in the oven. Maybe I'll wait and add them halfway done. We'll see. And I'm also going to add my slivers of onion to my sauce here. See, I'm just dropping the onions in raw like they are. And the reason I'm not adding a whole lot of seasoning to my meat is because this will add a ton of flavor. So I'm just going to mix it all up in there, just like this. Let me finish searing these and I'll get back with you guys, okay? Okay, now I got them seared. So what I'm going to do next is I am going to put my gravy here over my pork chops. And you don't have to put gravy on yours. You can just cook them like they are. They'll be just fine. I just like to add this for extra kick of flavor. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be so good. So excited. So, I'm gonna throw this in the oven and it's gonna cook for about 15 minutes or so. You see? And I'm not gonna cover it. You can cover yours if you want to, but I'm not going to because it won't be in the oven that long, so it won't have time to burn. So while that's cooking, I'm going to get my sides going, and I'm gonna be making mashed potatoes and maybe some green beans or something. So we'll see what I come up with. So I'll see y'all here shortly. Okay guys, I'm back. Let me check our chops. I did turn the oven off already. Oh, woo-wee. Look at these beauties. Whew. Hot over here. So I'm gonna put these right here. And lay some pot holders down because this is hot. Look at those. I'd tilt it more, but I got a lot of juice in it. So I'm gonna pull y'all over here so you can check it out. Look, yummy. Oven baked pork chops and pork steaks. So I did just get done making some mashed potatoes. It's just gonna be me and my husband eating, so I didn't make a whole lot. But I got a plate here so we can try this bad boy out. And hopefully it is done. Ooh, this looks so good. I gotta cut this layer of fat off because I don't like the fat. But I leave it on for moisture purposes. But I'll leave it for my husband. Ooh. It looks beautiful. Look at that. Yummy. You see the yellow from the mustard? So let's try it out. Oh, I gotta give me some mashed taters. And what I'm gonna do is put some of this here onion gravy on top of my potatoes. Look at that. And I'm gonna put some over my chop. Yummy. I want y'all to see this. Look how good that looks. Now for the taste test. This is for you, Miss Nancy. A little chunk. I'm gonna dip some potatoes. Well, let's try it without the potatoes first. Mmm. That's yummy. And it don't taste dry at all. But now I'm gonna try a bite with some mashed potato and some onion, because you gotta have the perfect bite, right? Cheers, y'all. Mmm. That's freaking delicious. Yummy. Look, I gotta do one more bite. Can't leave the little fella out there by himself. Mmm. That is so good. I'm telling you, you don't have to make your own little gravy stuff for it. But man, it just kicks it up a notch for real. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to support me even further, then hit the join button and become a member. Man, you get all kinds of cool perks. And I have some little gifts that are currently being made at the moment. And I can't wait to get them and see them. They're going to be so cute. I'll show y'all when I get them next time. But I just want you to know I love you guys. I really do. And just remember, you're smart, you're beautiful, and you are everything God made you to be. And don't let anybody tell you any different. Because you matter. And I love you. If nobody else loves you, I love you. And God loves you. Just remember that. So, until next time, America, bye.